guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I will be doing August TBR, and yeah, it's the 3rd of August and I start school in 2 days. Disappointment. It's really my freshman orientation, but the next day I literally have my first day of school. Yeah. I'm gonna be in school, sadly, and I'm not gonna have time to read, but I'm still making a TBR because I used to make TBRs all the time. I used to film them back before I started posting them on YouTube. And I would always read a lot. Like, I would get through like 6 books in a month and it'd be great even during school. And then like I stopped making TBR videos because I stopped like filming them, and I was like, yeah, and I stopped reading, so we're reading again. I'm trying to get my goal of 25 books this year. I probably have reached it already, but I haven't been like keeping track. So the first book I want to complete in August is Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. I really wanted to see the movie, but I haven't finished this book yet, and I don't think I will. So I'm probably gonna wait for it to come on HBO. I'm on page like 104. I'm supposed to be through like at this part, but I just haven't been reading. I've been enjoying this so far. It's a really good book. I'm just like waiting. Where's the, you know what I mean? Like, when are things picking up? But it's 500 pages, so we have a lot of time for that. And I've heard good things about it. It's becoming a movie, so obviously it's good. So basically, this book is about a girl named, a car is passing by. This book follows Rachel Chu, who, this guy who's super rich and famous. He's like this really like rich Asian from Singapore, I think. And she doesn't know, and like she goes with him to visit his family, and she's just completely clueless that he's like a billionaire, and so is his family. I can't wait to finish this book because I wanted to see where the series takes us. There's like 2 other books, so very excited. Also, this book is super small, but it's over like 500 pages, and the pages are borderline Bible thin. Yeah. This next book I really wanted to read for a very long time. I didn't want to buy it because like it's a new book. I'm not gonna find it used, and it's really expensive, so I was like, I don't really want to get it. But I put it on hold in my library, and here she is. This is Never World Wake by Marissa Pessel. She also wrote Night Film. I want to read that book, but it's pretty huge, and I don't know if I can read it because it's more of an adult book. This one was like really interesting to me. I heard it and then I forgot what it was about, but I still wanted to read it. It's basically about this girl, and she's like in this group, like she has a group of friends, and like one of them dies, and then they all die, and then like they are sent to like this land called Neverworld Wake, something like that. It's crazy. I really want to read it. Don't quote me on that, that might be wrong. Also, this is due tomorrow. I haven't started it. Okay, so the next book I've been wanting to read for a long time is Challenger Deep by Neil Shusterman. I don't know if you noticed, but I talk about this book a lot on my channel, but I still haven't finished it yet. I've tried to finish it 2 times. The first time I listened to only the audiobook, and I just stopped reading it. Go away. Go up. Go away, notification. Be gone with you, fiend. The audiobook service I use, which is Cloud Library, which connect to my library card, and I can get a bunch of books. You have like 2 weeks to read it, and then it returns automatically, and I read a lot of it, maybe like halfway. It really started picking up, and then I just stopped reading it, and it got returned, and I just never finished it. Then I tried to read this for a readathon. It's a really heavy book about mental illness, so I wasn't able to get through it, and I kind of just felt lame. But the audiobook, the guy who does it is so great. I love the voices he does for it. This month, I'm getting down to business. I'm going to read this book finally and tell you what I think. This follows Kaden Bosch. I even remember the name of the main character, who is basically like, he's on a ship, and then like flashbacks to times when he was at home. It's crazy. It's a crazy book, and I can't really tell you anything without spoiling it. I do remember like the plot twist in the middle of the book. Not really, but I knew it's like it's really deep. Also, I really want to annotate it. How far did I get into this book? I got like 200 pages. Girl. So yeah. Also, I recommend the audiobook because, yeah. So the next 3 books I have here are all classics because I'm going to my freshman year of high school. So I want to, like, you know, kind of read more classics because I'm not sure what like kind of books we read, but we read The Little Prince for this year, and I don't know if we're gonna be reading a lot of classics, but I want to, like, you know, read some because, like, you know, it's good to self-teach yourself English. I forgot to also add, it's good to read more classics because the books I'm reading are mostly YA and they're targeted towards younger people like me, and they don't really use a lot of like difficult vocabulary, so it's good to really expand your reading. I don't really read a lot of classics, and that's something I'm trying to fix. So the first book I have here is The Invisible Man by H.G. Wells. This is a very small book. I've chose all of the smallest books on my shelf, on my classic shelf. I don't know if you can tell, but it's up there. This is about a guy who figures out how to become invisible, and then, you know, he it's like deals with like the societal part of that, and there's a lot of things. I don't really know what this book is about, but I know it's about an invisible man, hence the title. Okay, so the next book I have is Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck, and again, don't know what this book's about, but I'm guessing it's about 2 guys. I don't know, by this cover, maybe he's like a man that works like in business or something, or like Main Street job, like accounting or like fucking banking. I don't fucking know. And then he's more of a handiwork guy, I guess, and they're kind of like friends. And then kind of like they contrast their lives. I don't know. That's probably not even right. Okay, so the next book I have I've been wanting to read for a long time, and that is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. This is very little mass market paperback, and I hate mass market paperbacks, but we're gonna read it anyway. So Pride and Prejudice is basically someone named Elizabeth, Talented original name, and she's going to like this party, and she's hanging out with this guy, like I guess she's supposed to marry or something, and then he has a friend named Mr. Darcy, and he's kind of a prick, and she's like, fuck him, and then they probably end up falling in love. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this book. Okay, so the next book I want to read, actually not with me at the current moment, but actually two. Let's do it. The first book is Kiss Me First by Lottie McGaw. I don't know, something like that. I don't really know how to pronounce her last name. It's basically a story about a girl named Lila. Yeah, Lila is trying to find her friend named Tess. I'm listening to the audiobook. I got it on the app Overdrive, which it's not my favorite audiobook service, but I use it from time to time. I have 3 main favorites, and if you want like a video on audiobooks, I could totally do that. And yeah, it's pretty good so far. I really love the narrator. She's British. Yeah, I mean, there's not anything like crazy good about it, and I'm trying for it to pick up, but like I'm only like 1.5 hours in, so yeah. And the next book I literally I'm so happy about, and that is Nappily Ever After by someone I forgot the name of, but it's basically becoming a Netflix film, and when I saw the trailer I cried. I had no idea it was a book, and in the time that I'm waiting for it to come out, I'm going to read the book, and I'm so excited because that movie looks so good. It's about this lady who is like really like cool business entrepreneur or whatever, and she always has like her hair straightened, and no one can see her with like, you know, her like cap on, like, you know, when you go to sleep, you curly girls know that and that. I don't really use one, but like that's not the point. That's not the point. She has like this boyfriend who she thinks is going to propose to her, and then he doesn't, and so gets her a dog. That's all I know from the trailer. And then she gets like really upset about it, and you know, she goes to like this thing and she shaves all her hair off. And that made me cry so hardcore because like I just started like my transition into straight hair, fried straight, damaged hair into curly, natural, maybe healthy if I'm doing it right hair. And I feel her like on a level, and I can't wait to read this book and relate to the main character. Another book from the library that I have to read this month, and that is Cricket Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo, and I am so excited for this book, for me to read it, because I just finished Six of Crows like a few days ago, and honey, it was great, and I can't wait to finish this series. I think I love the Grisha trilogy more than the Six of Crows duology. My booktube is on TBR video. There's a girl that commented, you're gonna love the Six of Crows duology more than you're gonna love the Grisha trilogy, and I was like, oh, really? I was like, okay, let's do it, because I just finishing Shadow and Bone. I was like, this is the greatest series ever, and I read the Six of Crows, the first book, and I don't know if I love it more than the Grisha trilogy. I loved the Six of Crows book. It was great, and I want to get so much fan art. I was looking on Redbubble. Oh my god, I almost fainted. There are maps and prints and pins and buttons and stickers and t-shirts and hoodies and Kaz. Bless his heart. I love the Grisha trilogy so much. Like, it's such a great book. They're great books, and I really love Alina and Mal. They're like my children, and I don't know if I love them more or less than the Six of Crows crew, I guess. Yeah, what was I talking about? I'm sorry, I need to stop talking. So the next book I'm going to read for the month of August is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince by J.K. Rowling. Sierra has not finished the Harry Potter series yet, and that's literally like a booktube crime right now. And I love this series, but like every time I finish a book, I just don't want to go to the next one. This one is so huge, but I really want to finish this series because I'm excited for where it's going. It's not my favorite series of all time. It is in the top 10, but the series of Fortunate Events is always my favorite series, but I still love it. I still love Harry Potter. Like, I'm a hardcore fan sometimes, and it makes me smile a lot, and I can't wait to get all the references and stop being spoiled for it. I already know who dies in this book. I'm so mad, because like, I know it's been out for like 20 years, but like, there are some slow readers out here that love other series and love other books. Just want to read this at their own pace without having to be spoiled, but okay, it's fine. So the next book I really want to read is Children of Blood and Blood by Tomi Adeyemi. Tomi is like the coolest person ever. I love, ooh, there's a butterfly! I follow her on Instagram, and she's like the coolest person ever. She has like dreads, and like she's super like chill, and like her brother is like a rapper, and I love his songs, because like she posted like one of his music videos, and I was like listening to it, I was like, god damn, like he's really good. You should listen to some of his music. His name is Toby Lou. My favorite song is Buff Baby, because the music video is like Adventure Time themed, and it's like the song Buff Baby is a reference to Adventure Time. That scene with Finn and Marceline. I'm gonna put a clip up here.
I'm a buff baby, but I dance like a man. She a nice lady and she shaking her yeah.
It's a weird clip, but like the song, if you're a hardcore fan, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, his music is great. Sorry, Tommy, your spotlight's being stolen right now. So this is Children of Blood and Blood by Tomi Adeyemi, and this book I've heard really good things about, and I don't want to read it because it's a fantasy series and I'm already reading enough of those, but I just can't wait anymore. Like, it's so pretty. Like, do you see this? I love books with maps, and it's my favorite thing to try to pronounce the words in like an accent. Weird. Do you see that? That is so beautiful. I would eat this. And like, Tomi is so beautiful. Like, I really want to meet her at BookCon this year because she's just a beautiful soul. Like, she's like really pretty. Really pretty. So basically, I have no idea what this is about, but I'm just gonna dive into the book. I like to, you know, have like some mystery with it, but I definitely do read the synopsis before I get the books, or I watch a booktube video with like a haul or something, and before I decide, and then I just will forget about the synopsis, and then just there goes my memory. It's like, yay, book. So that is my TBR for August 2018, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video that I upload maybe in a few years or so, because I hate editing. Also, as a side note, I realized that I never asked you guys to subscribe and or like or turn on post notifications, because I just, you know, I mean, I don't really care. I don't do these booked videos because I like views or not getting paid for this. I don't know if you can tell. I don't really care if you subscribe or not. Like, it means a lot to me if you do, and anyone who subscribes, my 13 subscribers, thank you for joining me today. I don't fucking know, but just like, if you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you want to turn on post notifications, do, because post notifications are fucking annoying, and like, it's gonna be like, sometimes like YouTubers post like weird titles, and your mom sees it, and you're like, it wasn't me, it's that crazy YouTuber I'm still subscribed to from like back 2010, and I just don't know why I'm still subscribed.
Who can relate? Woo!
So yeah,